안녕하세요.
I am Mao,
I'm Justin.
and we are
MJ.
사랑해요.
사랑해요. Oh, that was a good one, actually, Mao.
What a good opening, right?
Yeah. How are you, Mao, by the way?
I'm really good, Justin. But today I have a mission.
What's the mission? Please tell me about it.
I'm here to meet an experienced tour guide whose name is Justin.
Hopefully it's not me that you're talking about.
I guess it's you. Because I heard that you have been doing the tour guide in Korea for such a long time, right?
Well, yeah, I think that was almost 10 years ago, back in 2012,
Yeah.
technically, on September 1st, which was my 22nd birthday.
So you have been doing a tour guide almost 10 years, right?
Almost 10 years, but roughly 8 years before the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, I understand. So actually, I was also a tour guide in Japan and
Seriously?
in Singapore.
Wait, I thought you were not from Japan, neither Singapore.
Yeah, I'm from Taiwan, by the way.
Well, how did you become a tour guide in Japan and Singapore?
It's like I'm a super fan of history, and I studied Japanese before, so I chose Japan to be my first stop to do a tour guide.
Well, then why did you become a tour guide when you were living in that country? I mean,
Because I thought if you are a tour guide, you can not only understand their history, but you can also understand the people over there. So that's why today I want to know more about Korean history and Korean story.
you're a history big fan. Well, hi guys. Well, there's people are coming in.
Oh,
And
hi, nice to meet you.
So hello, Mr.
An-
Yecheon.
Yeah, exactly.
So
晚上好.
Wan Shanghao. That's Mandarin Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can speak it. So.
By the way, Justin,
Yeah.
are you from Korea?
Well, people call me if I'm from NASA or some
Because
alien outer space.
Your English accent doesn't sound like Asian, right?
Well, I may sound like a bit more like an alien.
Okay. So your English is really good.
Oh well, thank you.
You're welcome. So by the way, what's the bridge behind us over there?
One thing I want to tell you about the bridges is known as the longest wooden bridge in South Korea.
Wait, not in North Korea, right?
Not from North Korea. Well,
Okay.
hello, Mary. She's from Philippines.
Oh, hello Mary, nice to meet you. We just mentioned about the longest wooden bridge in South Korea.
Yes. Well, but one thing that we have to know is that where is that bridge located?
Exactly, that's my purpose today as well.
Well, so when we talk about cities,
Yep.
and especially something has to do with the historical places in
Yep.
Korea. And nice to meet you, Mary. Yes.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Just like when tourists ask me questions about the most typical historical cities in Korea, if they want to visit, I always name two cities.
Okay,
So-
which two cities?
First city is Gyeongju.
Gyeongju. Okay,
Yeah.
I heard it before.
Yeah. Well, how did you hear about Gyeongju? Well,
I think it's because of the history part, like mostly ancient capital located in Gyeongju, is it?
oh well, that is true. So let's prefer Gyeongju as the Korean version of Rome, or you've been in Japan, so it's
Yeah.
like Korean Kyoto as well.
Oh, so must be lots of history.
Very historical. Yeah, So Gyeongju is just like that, but Andong has its own unique Korean historical part. Something has to do with Korean Confucianism.
Wait, you just mentioned a super hot noun, which is Confucianism. Is it like Confucius?
It's from the China, the language that you can speak.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
So
But I
Confucianism.
just want to know the definition. Like, what does it mean?
So, as people might know, some people, Confucianism is a philosophy that actually came from China, and it's a philosophy technically. People might call it religion, but in East Asia, it actually played a big role in politics
Yep.
for ruling philosophies. And back in 1392, in Korea,
Yep.
there was one Korean kingdom called Joseon Dynasty existed.
Wait, Chosen Dynasty. Can you tell me the
Yes.
range of Chosen Dynasty?
Okay, Joseon was found in 1392,
Okay.
and they ended up in 1910.
Okay, thank you, Wikipedia.
Hey, no problem. Well, people might call Tropedia sometime, but
Yeah. So Confucianism was
Yeah.
popular in the Chosen Dynasty.
because that's how Joseon Dynasty actually started. Because the previous kingdom
Yep.
that existed in Korea was called the Goryeo Dynasty.
Okay, Goryeo Dynasty.
Yeah.
Chosen Dynasty.
Yes, but Goryeo dynasties, their main religion was Buddhism. Oh, hold on.
That's my sister, by the way.
Hi.
Hi, 你好.
Hi,
Hello.
the sister Mao. Okay.
Yeah, sorry
Hi.
to just stop for a while. Hi, sister.
Hello. Well, and 기대됩니다. That's Korean. That's
Oh.
a lot of things to be expected.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jae Hon Lee.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. You just mentioned about the Chosun dynasty, right?
Right. So the previous kingdom, Korea, with the Buddhism ruling philosophy,
Yeah.
the Buddhists were corrupt, like how the Roman Catholic Church did back in the medieval Europe.
All right.
So in 15th, 16th century Europe, they had a huge religious reformation.
Yeah.
As you know, the Protestant church arose.
Yeah.
And they changed the European geographic. Here, it was Confucianism.
Yes.
They wanted to reform their country by finding a new kingdom which has Confucianism as their main ruling ideologies.
So it changed from the Buddhism to Confucianism.
Exactly.
Oh.
So Confucianism, they used to wear this kind of hat.
Wait, did you buy this hat?
Actually, I got it from the desk.
I can
Somebody just
tell
dropped it over here.
because it looks like it's a bit small for you.
Oh well, yeah, because normally I don't really wear hats, since you can see my head.
No, really. Me neither. Me neither. I
Yeah.
usually don't wear a hat. So anyway, this is the popular hat. Back to the Confucianism.
Yes. Now it became more symbolic hat for Korean history.
Yep.
We call this kat.
Cut.
Yeah, chiot. Yeah, but so this is what the Confucianism scholars used to
Okay.
wear in their normal dress. So you've been to Japan.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you know the samurai,
Yeah, Japanese warriors.
the ruling class. But Korean samurais were philosophers.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, so
Well,
in
very
Japan they put more emphasis on the warriors, but in Korea it's totally opposite.
Yes, so when we talk about the ancient Western history, I prefer Japan as more Spartans,
Spartans, yes.
but Korea was more like Athens.
Okay.
The
got it.
Socrates and all those Greek philosophies, talking about philosophies and things. That's what was happening in Joseon Dynasty.
Exactly.
They wanted to make their country ideal Confucianism dynasty.
Okay.
And Andong, you actually can feel that atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because nowadays Korea, what is your favorite city?
In Korea?
Yes.
Busan.
Yeah, well, Busan.
Yeah.
But you don't get to see people wearing this hat.
Yeah, I see people killing a fish.
Yeah, well, killing
Killing
fish alive.
Yeah, exactly,
octopus.
exactly.
Yeah, or Seoul is a huge city where you see big concrete tall buildings around, but Andong, they still preserve the way of Confucian traditional life here.
So let me do a small conclusion. Does it mean that we are going to visit Andong today with our
I
audience?
think so.
Oh.
We're doing Andong and Yecheon, so I think we should move on.
Yeah, we should move on, right?
Yeah, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's go on to Andong and
Yeah,
Yecheon.
I'm already doing this. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Thank you, magician.
Oh, well, nice trick though.
Well, so this is what you say, Andong and Yecheon?
Andong and Yecheon. Yecheon is a neighboring city of Andong. It's very close. So here it is. There's the two titles.
So that's why we introduced Yecheon and Andong together, because they're really close.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're starting with Yecheon archery experience.
Wow, wait, are you doing the archery?
Well, yeah. Well, as you can see, there's a beautiful couple. Are they couples? I'm not too sure. But,
I'm also not too sure.
it's well-known dating spot for Korean couples recently with archery experience like that.
Wow. So in Korea nowadays, they usually go to the archery by couples?
Not really, actually.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, archery is kind of considered a Korean national sports thing.
Mm.
Well, not like really taekwondo, but archery, that's what Koreans are really good at in the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Also for Taiwanese.
also for Taiwanese, yes. Well, hopefully we see some Taiwanese archers.
Oh yeah. Actually, I guess the girl is Taiwanese.
Oh yeah. But funny thing is that ancient Chinese record described the Koreans
Yeah.
as the barbarian from the east
Wow.
with good archery skills.
Wow.
So, well, I'm not sure. We had a similar title back in BC 2nd century,
Yep.
but here you can experience a good archery experience. Roughly for 20,000 won, for 10,000 won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I kind of recommend you to try.
Actually, I
Yeah.
know how to do the archery.
Okay, were you that barbarian?
Actually, I just learned it in Japan.
Oh, okay, the warrior country.
Yeah,
okay.
and actually I'm going to the archery maybe next Sunday. They have a really cheap class for foreigners in store.
So you made a new girlfriend. conflict.
Yes, I wish so.
Okay, let's not talk about the relationship issues,
Okay.
but if you have a chance to visit some places with those, the couple, as you can see them, two beautiful couple, well,
really envy
taking
them.
selfies,
Come
yes.
on.
Are you envy? Okay, well, but
Yeah.
you're a good archer, you find someone else and you go.
Yeah.
You know?
So envy them.
Yeah, why don't you go and enjoy? It's a good practice spot.
Justin, do you know how to do the archery?
On Nintendo, yes, but not in reality. Yes.
Okay, I can tell it.
Like I said, I'm NASA. I'm from Aliens.
Yeah, you are really different from the normal Koreans.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh
Eating.
yeah. Do you know what sundo is?
I guess it's Korean sausage, isn't it?
It is Korean sausage.
So what's different from other sausage? Because Taiwanese sausage is the best. Sorry.
Oh, they might, but do they use also the pig's intestine from the outer crust?
No, we don't really do that kind of thing. So you did it?
Yes, they use that intestine from the pig or cow.
Sounds interesting. Only in Yecheon, is it?
But what's special about the Yecheon sundae is that, look at that. The crust outside is the intestine. I know some people will be like, ew, well,
Yeah.
intestine. But most of the sundae in other regions, they don't really wrap that intestine part outside.
Whoa.
But Yecheon sundae, they wrap it. And when you try it, it's very delicious. Maybe you should try that for hangover.
I will try it.
Yeah. And after trying that hangover sundae soup, you should go to Andong Yecheon.
This is the place. This is the place that we are going to know more detail, right?
Oh yeah. Well, have you been to Andong Yecheon village before?
To be honest,
Yeah.
yes, I just went there 2 weeks ago. And you know why? Why did I go?
Why?
Because for today's live streaming, I really want to know before I do a live streaming. Otherwise, I will just say something by my imagination, and I think it's not fair for the audience, right?
Oh well, yeah. But it's good that you've been to this place before. Well, because I think I had to be to this village at
Exactly.
least 3 times a month when I was doing a tour guide before the pandemic.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, Gyeongju and Andong are the most
Yes.
top historic site you will recommend, right?
Yes. So it's because this village is registered as the UNESCO World Heritage.
Wow,
Yeah, it is.
is it?
Why?
Okay.
Because you don't get to see this traditional, authentic living style in Korea anymore.
Okay, wait. Do people still live in this building?
Oh yes, definitely. They roughly about 200 households. So,
Oh, is it?
if one interesting thing that you should know about going to traditional village here
Yeah.
is that only one family lives in this village.
You mean they have the same family name?
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's Kim. Well, not in
Or
Pyongyang.
Park? So
Well,
what's the last name they have?
So which family lives in this village? It's called Ryu.
You.
Ryu.
RYU, and in Chinese it's Liu, 柳树的柳.
Well, I think you know better than I do with that.
Well,
so,
yeah. No choice.
Oh yeah, well, it's your language.
Yes.
Well, so Ryu family is a pretty well-known nobleman family in Korea.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Who's famous from this family is Yu Sung-yong.
Yu Sung-yong, okay, another
Yeah.
name that I'm not really familiar with. What is it?
Well, I know it's hard to remember for you.
Yeah. Mr. Yu.
So, well, actually, he has the same name as Jackie Chan.
Wait, seriously?
I'm serious. The same characters too.
Okay. So should be Liu Chenlong.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay,
Yu
so-
Sung-yong in Korean.
Okay.
But those people who don't know Chinese, neither Korean, I'll just refer him as the Korean Winston Churchill.
Okay.
You know, the World War II savior that saved the UK from
Oh,
the
yeah.
German invasion. He was the savior of Chosun Dynasty back in 1592 when Korea had a war against Japan.
I thought Japan and Korea really
Well,
tend
we
to have
are-
some fighting before.
Yeah, I think we're like a big married couple who are divorced. But,
That's a really good description.
oh
bro.
yeah, well.
Hey, by the way, you just mentioned this is from the noble family, right?
Oh yes. So it depends on the roof tile.
Oh.
So house on the right side with the roof, that is where the nobleman used to live.
Yeah.
And the house on the left side that has thatches on top, that was for the commoners.
Yeah, I can tell.
Maybe, yeah.
How about the wall? Why is so low?
The walls are low because technically at that time living in the village there was safe.
Oh, because everyone has the same family name.
So yeah, if you stole someone else's item, then pretty sure your family will find out it was you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's why.
That was yeah. It was pretty safe. Actually, I'm pretty sure Korea and Taiwan, they're one of the safest places on earth.
Oh, appreciate. Thank you. It's true. You
Actually,
can,
that's what tourists said.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can just leave your cell phone on the table of the Starbucks and just go to toilet forever.
Yeah. So let's say that wall is showing us the safe tradition
Yeah.
in this place. Yeah. And you actually can visit here as a guest house visitor.
Is it?
Yes, they are running a guest house. Actually, that house is guest house there too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Because I just went there like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you told me that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe next time after COVID,
Uh-huh.
I am and my family can go over there and stay for one night.
Oh, you definitely have to come, and
Yeah, exactly.
they will love to see tourists nowadays. You know, because they hadn't seen you guys for what, almost 2 years.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
do
yeah.
we need to walk or we can take some vehicles?
Oh, you can take vehicles, the electrical vehicles. I think you tried it before, have you? When you were here?
Yes, actually, I was also the driver.
Oh yeah,
You don't need to have a driver license to drive here.
because I thought you were there. When you were recording that.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm not that professional to do this kind of beautiful recording.
Oh well, so technically, oh yeah, that vehicle is going actually through that the main street.
Oh, this is the main street?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wait a second. The legendary Filipino boxer Pacquiao had been to this village here in 2019.
Wait.
Thank you.
Wait,
Mr. Yeah.
where did you read it?
It's actually written in Korean.
Oh, appreciate. I have no idea. Oh,
Yeah.
the boxer came
the
here.
Pacquiao, the Filipino boxer.
Now I know it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he came over here.
With his family in
Alright.
2019.
Got it. Got
Well,
it.
we had another special guest here too.
Is it?
Yeah, from the UK.
Oh, wait. Is it the Queen?
God save our queen. Yeah, that's her, Elizabeth II from the UK.
I don't know why. Because when I was a tour guide in Japan,
Yeah,
the Queen
yeah,
liked to plant lots of trees in
Yeah.
the world. So
yeah.
did she also plant a tree over here?
Well, I think I'm going to talk about the tree.
Okay.
After we talk about the main important tree in this
Okay.
village here first.
So are we entering the tree now?
Yeah, but not the tree planted by the queen. But
Okay.
well, this tree is actually showing us traditional Korean shamanism culture.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's call this place as the birthplace of Korean traditional mask performance here in
Oh,
Andong.
yeah, mass performance
Yeah.
dance is really famous in Andong Yecheon village.
They believe their ancestor spirits are living in that tree, and the performance was actually found to remember their
Wait,
ancestors and
what is
practice.
the white paper over there? Wrapping.
I think that's the paper where you wrote your wish.
Yeah,
I want to make a new
actually.
girlfriend.
Yeah, actually, I wrote it down. I wrote it like I don't want to get COVID-19 in Korea.
That's most people's wish nowadays.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you did a good job on this.
Appreciate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, this house is where that prime minister's family,
Wait, the
Yu
Yu
Sung-yeong.
Jackie Chan?
Yu Jackie Chan.
Okay.
You can name him. Yeah.
Yu Chen-dong.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is where his descendants are still living in.
So he didn't live here before.
Actually, he lived here.
He lived here.
Yeah, and he passed away in this
Okay.
village.
Oh.
But his children, descendants, are still staying in this house.
Nowadays,
Yes, and the oldest man among his village and the family.
wait, I remember I saw two old people sitting in this house whenever I
With
visited.
this,
I think they are indoors or they didn't wear a hat, but
Yeah.
yeah, they look
Yeah.
like really old.
they're really famous nobleman family, and they still practice the Confucianism ritual things. But here, this house, the prime minister never lived here because this house was built when he was passed away.
Ah,
Do you know who built this house?
his son.
How did you know?
Because usually no one will build a house for a person who he doesn't know, right?
Oh, sure.
right?
So maybe that's why we can assume the name of this place. It's in Korean, Chunghyodan.
Okay, I cannot imagine. What does that mean?
Chunghyodan, I think in Mandarin, I think you named it before, Chungxiaodang.
Okay, okay. Your pronunciation is fantastic.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
exactly.
I tried a lot, but it's a loyal to your parents.
Yeah,
country
loyal,
place.
exactly.
Yes, and you. Oh,
Wait.
here's the tree planted by the Queen,
Wait,
Elizabeth II,
the tree is smaller than I thought.
because it's younger than us.
It's younger than us.
It was
shit.
planted in 1999.
Oh yeah, it's younger than me.
May
Whoa.
May 20 when Queen Elizabeth 82nd birthday.
82nd birthday. Wow.
And she's still very much alive.
Wait, she's still alive?
As you can see, we never saw her passed away in the news. So.
Exactly. Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Where are we going now? This is also belongs to a noble family, right? Because of the roof tiles.
Because of the roof tiles. Now you know how to see those houses and differences.
Yeah, exactly.
So you really should come to this folk village to feel the authentic Korean countryside. Look, the way they consider the location of the village was following by feng shui.
Oh yeah. So what kind of feng shui did they follow?
First, look at the shape of the river that surround the village. It looks like an alphabet S.
Wait, S?
Not that, yeah. But
okay.
yeah, so it looks like it's a feng shui symbol.
Okay.
But you really should come and never forget this mask dance performance too.
Wow, there's a super huge mask over there.
Yeah, well, whenever you see Korean souvenir shops,
yep,
you will never going to skip seeing those masks as a souvenirs.
Actually, I bought it.
Oh, you already got it.
Not the mask, but the bookmark.
Oh yeah,
The
like
shape,
that.
yeah.
Or the fridge tag or something.
Yeah, that's really meaningful. Yeah. Oh, even the worker wear a mask nowadays because of COVID.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a common thing. Do you know what that is?
Camel.
Unfortunately, camel was too far away from here.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So it's a cow. Yeah, it's a cow. Unfortunately, camel is yeah. But you know what's cool about this performance is actually Korean love sarcasm.
Oh, you say?
Showing on their traditional performance. That's why I look at their masks. They look very unreal, but look with a bit of sense of humor. For example, there are like a lot of wrinkles, and it seems like it's smiling.
Yeah, exactly. What? They only have the smiling mask. I remember whenever I visit there.
So smiling mask is the symbol mask, very symbolic mask out of that mask show. It's the Yangbam mask.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Andong 가보고 싶네요 means she wants to go to Andong. You really definitely have to come to Andong. I strongly recommend you. As
please.
Yeah. So as you can see, the reason they got so many wrinkles on their mask is because the name of this village. The name of this village means what? The river that flows.
The Hahui village, right?
Yes.
The river
that flows, but it's not flowing straight. It's flowing like alphabet S.
Oh.
Yeah.
S shape.
Yeah, that's where that wrinkle, the idea of wrinkle came.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So, here we go. Thank you. He's mentioning again that 1999, April 21st, the Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, Panmun.
Yeah, visited here for her 73 years old birthday.
Wow.
Oh, 73. I said 82.
82, yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm having a little early dementia. Thanks for your corrections. Not only the Queen, her son was here too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was like a few years ago.
It sounds like you were on the spot.
Well, I guess. And also the American president, George Bush, the son, he was here. And what did they like about this village was, as you can see from this performance, they described this village as the real Korean style.
Yep.
Not the Gangnam style. It's a.
Wait! You just mentioned Gangnam style.
That's what. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get your last point, but now I got it.
Oh, it's not actually the lapping point technically, because
okay.
when the people in the North America or Europe, whenever they think about Korea, they say Samsung or Gangnam style.
Oh yeah.
But it's not really a traditional part of Korea.
Yeah, exactly. This is the most traditional part.
Yeah. That's what the Queen Elizabeth II and the George Bush, the president, he actually stated that.
Wait, Justin, I want to share the story I saw whenever I
joined.
Oh,
you've seen it, so why not? Go ahead.
You can see a girl, right, wearing the blue and yellow, right? Actually, she was peeing on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah, she just squat and some water come out from her below part.
Okay, that is interesting.
And a monk just witnessed it, and the monk tried to taste the flavor of the pee.
Interesting.
So it actually reflects how people want to do an ironic story in the past, because they thought the monk shouldn't do this kind of thing, but during that period, the monk usually do this kind of not really high class things.
Well, it kind of reminds us the politicians nowadays.
No worry.
I guess the people back then had a similar ideas.
Exactly.
But the interesting point of view, actually. Yeah. Well, how did you understand all those stories, by the way? So
they have the subtitles in Chinese, English, and Japanese.
Oh, okay.
But a bit sad is that sometimes the jokes they didn't really interpret it.
Aha.
Let's just say, oh wait, they are so old. Oh sorry, I mean the actors. Wow.
Well, one thing I can tell you why they are aged, they are considered as the national treasures of Korea.
Wait, you mean these people are considered
Performers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're considered as the national intangible heritages because we can do this.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
like everyone can play this in common.
Yeah,
Like we can dance Gangnam Style,
easily.
but
yeah.
not this one.
Oh.
So this village, even their children, still want to go ahead with their heritages.
Are you sure?
That's what I heard
Okay.
from one of the
I believe
villager.
you. I believe
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, and when you are living in this village,
Yeah.
back in Joseon Dynasty era,
Yes.
yeah, just think about it. If you want to go out and have some great view of the town and
Yeah.
enjoy a cup of rice wine or something, yes,
Buyongdae.
Buyongdae,
Buyongdae.
the top of that cliff, provide the nicest view of the area.
How can we get up?
First, you saw the river down there.
Yeah, I just saw it.
You have to cross.
Swim?
Oh, did you swim?
Almost, but no. We went there by the car
Oh, okay. Well, there are two ways. Car, as you mentioned.
and swimming.
And the second, actually, that's when the English royal family has to be here.
Oh,
They built artificial bridge.
oh, they built a bridge.
Whenever the British royal family arrived, they built that bridge on purpose because the British royal family loved to cross that area.
Wait, are you serious?
I was serious.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was back in what,
Oh, you-
2019?
Yeah. You sound
Yeah.
like a storyteller.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, here we go. As our Anne mentioned, 20 years later, 2019, the Prince Andrew,
yeah.
the younger son of the Queen Elizabeth II, was
Wow.
visiting this town.
I think Anne is a professional tour guide, isn't it?
I hope so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he's probably will find out how much lie I'm making up.
Oh, yeah. She's doing the memo now. Be
Yeah,
careful.
yeah. Well, but when the Prince Andrew was here, that's when the bridge was built.
Oh.
And when the reason he crossed the bridge
Yeah.
to feel the atmosphere of the river, and across there they have a beautiful traditional house and Sewon. Sewon is Confucianism school.
Okay.
Yeah, and coffee shop.
Wait, I went there. I went there.
Yeah.
I admit, I went there. This is also part of our schedule.
So you try coffee or tea in
Actually,
traditional house.
I tried a beverage called omicha.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
it?
I know what omija is.
Yeah, can you explain for me? It's a bit hard.
It's like a Burberry.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's a very
okay,
drink.
what a great explanation.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like a
Yes.
juice, a bit sour, sweet.
Could be used as juice. Could be used as alcohol.
Oh, you say it?
Yeah,
Oh.
some fruit alcohol.
Wait, I know. I tried a Korean rice wine.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
also put the omicha inside.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they kind of use it for multi purposes on that, and that's the reason why he crossed there. But before you cross the river,
Yeah.
you actually have to visit this forest,
Why?
the Korean pine tree, which is very symbolic Korean tree, because they everlast, which symbolize their loyal to
to this ground?
to the country. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Confucianism philosophy.
Oh, Confucianism
Yeah.
philosophy.
Yeah. So whatever we talk about Confucianism is the loyalty to
Loyalty and the trees.
yeah trees,
Okay.
especially the pine trees.
The pine tree. Yeah, exactly. It's also the same in Chinese culture.
Okay, as you
Wait, beautiful.
but this tree is not a pine tree. But do you know
Oh.
what the trees are?
I wish I don't know, but actually I know from a tour. Sakura tree. Cherry blossom tree.
Well, so sakura in Japanese, in Korean it's 벚꽃, in English cherry blossom trees.
Wow.
So yeah, you should be here in spring when the cherry blossoms bloom.
Exactly. I think it's really good if you visit Korea in spring.
It's actually beautiful to walk along that street when the trees are cherry blossoms,
Yeah. Wow.
in cherry bloom, and
It's just like a tunnel, right?
it's feels like a tunnel. You're just walking through that street with trees surrounding, and along that trees you still get to see the view of this Buyongdae
Yeah.
and the
Wow.
village itself. Yes.
And if I want to go this place, I don't need to pay the entry fee, right? Just enjoy the
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah, that could be one of the two. Okay, the royal way. Oh, thank you, Anne. So they named that the way which was passed.
Yeah.
Where that the Queen Elizabeth passed, what's called named as a royal way. It's about 32 kilometers.
Wow. And do you want to sit over here?
No, that's a tour guide.
That's really good.
No, I
That's
think
really
it is.
good.
Yeah, so that's sad. I can use my internet. So
Wow. I guess we made this video by the drone, right?
yeah, it's a drone flying. Some areas are restricted, but
Is
here,
it okay to do the drone in Seoul City?
you need to get a license.
Do you have it?
I don't think so. You need to pay like $10,000
$10,000. Oh, that's
even for a
crazy.
single drone.
Wow.
So you really have to find some company that actually does it, an expert. Yeah.
Wow.
So as you can see here, the village, the river.
Yeah.
This river starts from your favorite city, Busan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the Nakdong River.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, David Liu. Wow, marvel.
Hey, David, that is my university classmates.
Oh, so here's your friend.
Yeah, we were in
Hello,
Singapore.
David.
We were in Singapore for like 6 months. Hey, David, here comes your favorite food part.
Oh, so he tried this food before?
No, but he likes to eat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he should definitely has to come to this.
I guess his
area.
girlfriend is a fan of Korea, I guess.
Really? Okay.
I guess, I forgot.
Korean
sorry.
cosmetics, hopefully. Yeah, so.
Or Korean chicken? Are you going to introduce in chicken?
Yeah, definitely. When we talk about Korean food nowadays, we should never forget chicken.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the fried chicken and beer. It's
Oh.
not going to be that.
Also, what is it going to be?
It's only in Andong.
Oh, wait, jindak. What does jindak mean?
Okay, so jim means steam.
Steamed.
So, traditionally Korean enjoy their chicken dishes by cooking as a soup or steam it
Yeah, I noticed that there are so many soup style
here.
dishes in Korea.
So we didn't really fry or we didn't stir fry, unlike the Chinese or Western food.
Yeah, exactly.
The fried chicken arrived in Korea back in 1960 and 70.
Because of Kentucky?
That grandpa, yeah, like a KFC.
Yeah.
Technically not Korean fried chicken.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah. So Andong Jimdak was found just around that time, and they combined traditional Korean way of chicken dish
Wow.
with soup and
Yeah.
steaming the chicken,
Oh.
and plus the stir frying. They use a fan and fry it with
So they still
vegetables
fry it.
and glass noodles. As you can see the process down there.
Yeah, I just noticed one thing. Korean really like to put how to say, the potato, glass noodles, and even the rice together.
Too much carbohydrate.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Wow.
that's why they always have kimchi with it,
Oh, why?
because the chili kills some materials.
Oh, you said.
Carbohydrate. I don't know. That's what they claim. But
Is it spicy? I mean, what is the special part about this dish?
Firstly, if you ask Korean spicy, you will have a different answer. They say it's not spicy, but
Yeah, I know.
but when you try it,
I really cannot get used to the spicy food. But
oh yeah,
this chicken, I can take it.
you can take it.
Yeah, I
So-
took it like 2 weeks ago. It's not as spicy as I thought.
Really. So you really love this dish.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I
Alright.
don't know. Maybe I'm a foreigner. They just adjust the recipe. I don't know.
Ah, well, I'm not sure if they consider that when they were cooking that dishes, but but even as a tour guide experience,
Yeah.
whenever tourists stated something that
Yeah.
remarkable food they ever had in Korea, they always mention this one, Andong Jimdak, as you can see on the screen,
Yep.
and another dish from Andong, which will be shown in this screen called Andong mackerel.
Andong mackerel.
In
Wow.
Korean, 간고등어.
In Chinese, 金鱼,青鱼,青鱼.
Okay, whatever you say. Well, so that is
Oh, wait.
jingy, whatever you mentioned. So yeah, it's salted mackerels.
Wait. You mentioned your tourists, your passengers?
Yeah, they love it.
They love it.
They love it because
But I just saw many bones inside. Is
Well-
it okay to eat?
maybe because the restaurant that I went, she knew how to handle our tourists
Oh,
well,
yeah,
so
you
she
pay more.
sliced it, and like
Wow.
making salmon steak or something. And the reason people love this thing is the way they specially process the mackerel with salt. So Andong mackerel salted process is very well known in this country.
Wow.
Because mackerels has to be caught from the sea, but Andong is like far inland. So where did they get that mackerels from?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they had to get it far distance, but that time they didn't have a train or
Yeah.
car, so they had to do salting process to get that mackerel safely back here. So as your David says, we don't have this kind of food in Taiwan.
Oh yeah, exactly. We really don't have this kind.
Yeah, Malbo brings it back, please.
Oh, that's my nickname, by the way.
Yeah, well, I can see that in your
Because
Instagram page.
I want to introduce a bit. Bo is because I have a round face like a basketball.
Wow.
Alright. Oh,
Okay.
wait, I did it. Sorry, bro. I did this
Interesting.
before.
That was interesting.
Thank
yeah.
you for your compliment.
Oh, no problem.
I did this cooking experience.
You tried it.
I tried it.
And how did it go?
Easier than I thought because the shopkeeper just prepare every single material and even chop nicely. So all we need to do is pour the garlic, pour the potato,
Okay,
turn on fire, finish. Oh, this sauce, the shopkeeper told us, the sauce is really important, especially for the Andong Yecheon chicken.
So what were the ingredients? Did they mention anything about
Yes,
it?
as you can see, potato, chili, onion, carrot, glass noodles. Yeah, this kind of things.
Those are my favorite, glass noodle. Too much carbohydrate as you're concerned.
Yeah, no choice.
But you did a great experience because as a tour guide, I never experienced cooking it by myself.
What is it?
It was always in the restaurant. They cook it for me, but
Oh, yeah.
not by myself that I had to do.
I think if you have the chance to do this cooking experience, the most special part is because you can adjust by your own taste, the flavor. So we actually didn't put that much chili when I did.
All right.
Yeah.
So you actually can adjust like you're cooking at home.
Exactly.
That's a better way.
And the best part is the shopkeeper, they even gave us the recipe after the experience.
That's what the tourists most wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
that's how David Yo really wants to have the recipe. I will give to you, okay? I don't know if I can buy the dish package. I don't know, but I can send you the recipe.
Well, probably you should come here, David, with Mao. You'll be a good tour guide.
I know. I will be your tour guide.
Yeah,
Definitely.
well, I'm not sure if David's going to be happy with it.
Okay, you can choose him, alright? Alright.
Okay, never mind. But it's interestingly that many Korean American tourists, they left Korea roughly about 70s, before this food was invented.
Is it?
Those tourists I
Okay.
had, and they came back and had tried that dish with me, and they're still curious about the recipe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, well, they think it was similar to one of other Korean dish called tktravel.
Thank you for your Korean pronunciation. I don't know what is it at all.
Another similar Korean chicken dish.
Okay.
But it's more reddish. It's
It's
more
more-
red colors.
Okay. So which means it's more spicy and
More
salty?
spicy. More spicy, more pepper sauce, chili sauce in there.
Oh.
But this one, somehow, their sauce, I think it's mainly the soy sauce flavor.
I remember the taste of the chicken.
Yeah, well,
I will go eat chicken after this live stream.
wow, I can see that. Well,
Yes.
I think that he's enjoying that dish because he's having with his girlfriend or something. But,
Yeah, may I know why chicken is that popular in Korea? Because it's cheap and you can get it easily.
I think that's one of the main reasons too. It's cheap and the Korean fried chicken and beer are just
Oh.
rocks.
Actually, I learned the knowledge.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the set of the
Yeah.
chicken, fried chicken and
Yeah.
beer getting popular because of the 2002 World
Yeah.
Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Dennis, nice to meet you. Although you
Hey.
just post the
Art.
emoticon.
And the Lin Xiaoqing.
Yeah, that's also my friend. Ha ha.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Hey, come on, bro. Do you have friends?
Actually, well, no, because I'm from the
NASA?
outer space.
Okay, got it. Oh, thank you, Xiaoqing. Here you come. Thank you. Oh, wait. I guess Xiaoqing know this place because maybe she watched some Korean drama.
Wait, you mean she watched,
Korean drama?
which is?
Mr. Okay, I don't know this K drama at all, but I just Google it.
Okay.
Mr. Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine.
阳光先生.
Yeah. Okay, personally, I'm a Korean, but I'm not a big Korean drama fan as you guys are. That's my real confession. But I've seen this drama because this Mr. Sunshine is Korean historical drama,
Oh, not romantic, right?
but it is romantic, and it is funny. It is
Oh.
romantic comedy.
Okay, good.
Uh,
Good to hear.
And on this side, on that bridge, the main characters fell in love.
On the bridge?
Yeah, one main character named Eugene Choi, American soldier, asked him out. Well,
Okay.
sorry, I'm not going to release the entire story.
No, don't
But-
worry. No, just spoil the most fantastic
Well,
part.
I'm not going to tell the end of the story, but that's where they met and asked ask out each other's.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you want to love with me?
Wait. Do you want to love with me?
Yes, that's what he asked to.
Is a love a noun or a verb?
Oh, actually, in that term, they were speaking Korean.
Okay.
But he only used that word love in English because he was Korean American soldier.
Okay. So it somehow is a bit confusing, right? Do you want to love or love?
Yeah, that's how he got a relationship into that lady.
Okay. Okay. Now I learn it.
Yeah. Well, so I think you just go and watch that Mr. Sunshine. It's on Netflix. Actually, it was produced by the Netflix too. So I strongly recommend you guys to watch it. And that Man Hyu-jung,
Yeah.
it was not only the film location, it is the place where that nobleman used to take a rest.
Oh.
Typical resting villa
Area.
or housing.
Also located inside Andong.
Of course, yes. That's why we always say Andong is the hometown of this Confucianism. With those sunnies.
Sorry, what are you doing?
Yeah. See, look at that. Look, the
Wow.
stream and the
bridge.
atmosphere and the houses. If you are a nobleman back then, this was such a good place to rest and study yourself. So,
And have love.
yeah. Well, hopefully you understand the term of Confucianism.
Okay. Well, okay. I know it.
Wait.
What happened?
You asked me about this bridge.
Oh yeah, at the very first beginning.
Yeah.
Wait. David asked me
Why your favorite city is Busan?
because
Busan,
I
yeah.
heard Busan people are really similar to Tainan people in Taiwan. Tainan is also the city where you have the most friendly and the most delicious food in Taiwan.
Oh.
So that's why I thought Busan people are really similar to Taiwanese. How do you think? Are Busan people friendly?
Actually, they're friendly. Just their accent sounds very angry, but they're really, they're really warm-hearted people.
Oh yeah, so David, that's my answer to it because I thought Busan is really similar to Tainan, and also Justin just mentioned their accent sounds angry.
Yeah, but they're really kind.
Okay, they're really
Yeah.
kind.
It just they think the people from Seoul sound like, oh, you loser.
Oh, oh no, I know that kind of feeling. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you,
Okay.
David.
Well, David is watching you with his family. Well, that's a big pressure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So-
yeah, exactly. Thank you, David. I hope my accent can make you understand as well. Okay,
Well, yeah.
let's get back to this bridge. Important part for David's family.
Okay, so David, if you are thinking about visiting in Andong with your friend Mao,
Girlfriend.
I hope he's still straight, but you gotta visit here at night
Yeah, exactly. You have to visit here at night.
to this bridge especially because Warjeonggo, the night scene is well known. And thing is that Warjeonggo,
Yeah.
it is known as the longest wooden bridge in South Korea
Yep.
ever existing. Right now, it's about 378 meters, and the width is about 3.8 meters, and it's beautiful to walk around in the summer, in this nighttime with those night scenery, and they have very romantic stories in here as well. Just
I see.
Actually, it's a bit sad story, but they've actually found one relics in this
Relics?
area. Yeah, artifacts.
Artifacts.
Like historical artifact. They were developing this area, and they found one gravesite of one nobleman, and they dig that gravesite,
Okay.
and they found one letter.
One letter. Okay.
Yeah, written by his wife,
Okay.
because he passed away in early ages, and his wife was so sad that her husband passed away so early, so she left her message, how she missed her husband.
Okay.
Yeah, and what I like about the letter is not just romantic thing, but she wrote that in Korean characters.
So what's the
Hangul.
difference?
Firstly, I can understand what Korean
Okay.
characters.
Luckily, she didn't write in Chinese characters, right?
Because it's a good research tool.
Oh yeah, exactly.
If you're a historian, because Hangul was found in Korea by the King Sejong the Great. Oh well, here's your friend again.
Yeah, exactly. She was my friend.
Oh,
no,
wow.
sorry. She is my friend.
Oh, sure. Okay. Mao was friend, your friend. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's
Keep saying the story. Keep saying the story.
yeah.
She needs to know.
Yeah, well, as you can see, the many noblemen
Yeah.
They prefer Chinese characters.
Exactly, because in the past only
Yeah.
high class people know
Yeah.
how to read the Chinese correctly.
Exactly. So I guess nowadays every Taiwanese must be high classes.
Yeah,
Because
you get higher than Korean. Oh, sorry.
oh well, yeah. Don't mention me, but yeah. But it's pretty interesting that actually she left that letter
Yeah.
in Korean characters. Maybe the Korean letters were used even among those little classes to express their romanticism. So I thought it was pretty cool
Yeah.
experience with it.
Actually, in the beginning, I was thinking
Yeah.
that you are going to say a horror story.
Oh, the scary story.
Yeah, scary story. Sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. If you're looking for the scary movie, a K-zombie thing,
Yeah, Train to Busan. Train
go
to Busan.
for Netflix.
Oh, go for Netflix. Got it.
Yeah.
Wait, did they also light it up during nighttime?
Yes. So I think the nighttime roughly goes around 7 to 10, 11 p.m.
Oh.
But I'm not sure what's going on nowadays since the pandemic because they want us to not to go out too much.
Yeah, exactly. Now in Korea, it's like after 10 p.m.
Most of the shops and stores are closed, which
Yeah.
is very unusual. Koreans are used to be night people.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
drink a lot, so crazy. Unlike Taiwanese people. Taiwanese people usually like drink bubble tea, but here they drink lots of beer, more than Japanese, I think.
And coffee, yes.
Yeah, American, black coffee.
But I love bubble teas. Here we have Gongcha. I'm not sure it's authentic Taiwanese, but
Okay,
yeah.
I can explain this history a bit.
All right.
Actually, Gongcha was founded in Taiwan,
Okay.
but in 2016, Gongcha Korea bought all of the stock from Gongcha Taiwan. So
Oh.
now it's 100% belongs to Gongcha Korea, which is Korea brand.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's a bit complicated.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Only I get 2 or 3 Gongcha shops still
Yeah.
left in Taiwan.
Okay. Well, thing is, I don't own that company, so I'll just enjoy
Alright, I will
bubble
bring you-
teas.
I will bring you later next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shape.
Right. So you know what Waryeongyo means?
I pretend to be not to know, but I know.
Because it's written in Chinese characters.
Yeah, the
Oh,
word is actually
there
the
it
moon,
is.
right?
Yes.
Oh wait, guys! If you can read Chinese, take a look at this building carefully. Just write it.
Well-
月映亭.
Camera is zooming to
Yeah.
that.
涡亮 means 月映.
Yeah.
The moon is how to say? Illustrated.
oh, wait a
Illuminating.
I thought that was your language.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Because of the river. Oh, you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
the full moon.
Yes. So this area was named after that moon
Yeah.
because this region was well known for it. They actually have a lot of legend regarding the moon. We don't have enough time to explain all that story, but there's one thing I want to tell you. The people named this bridge in 1970 because it has a lot of relation to the
Okay.
story of the moon. So,
I can also share one story about the moon in Taiwan.
what's that?
If you point the moon with your finger,
Yeah.
your finger will be cut the next day.
Okay, that's scary. That was scary.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Just
so
kidding.
how did you feel about Andong? As a tourist point of view, you've been there.
Yeah,
so-
I've been there, so I would say the first thing I want to say is I love Andong. Can you see it? I love Andong.
Oh, do you have to move over?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Andong. Because I think compared to other popular sites, especially in Seoul, sometimes it's too touristic. And in Andong, especially the max performance dance we just saw, because they have a story behind each scene. So I think it's really important for you to sit over there and enjoy the subtitles and also enjoy the show. That's why you can understand the Korean history deeply. And that's something I think you can really bring back home, not just the photo.
Well, actually, thank you for telling me that story because as a tour guide experience, I actually heard very common stories like what Mao says from other tourists. When I used to do tour around the nationwide, I used to visit like 13 cities for 5 days.
Crazy.
Yes, and we actually ask questions. What was your most favorite site? What's your
Yeah.
most favorite food? Remarkable thing. Most of the people wrote down Andong and
Oh.
that jimdak, the chicken dishes.
Okay.
So personally, as a tour guide point of view, when you are visiting Korea and looking for some authentic Korea countryside, I strongly recommend Andong for your next tourist spot. So any people are wondering
Yep.
about your visit to Andong. If you have any questions, you can leave comments below, or otherwise we'll just also move on to the next title.
Yeah, I think we have to take a look at our schedule, is it?
Yeah, the tour itinerary that tktravel actually conduct.
That's why we put over here, okay, guys? tktravel.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, this is a schedule I just followed 2 weeks ago.
You've done this. Maybe you could explain us more.
All right, I know you spoke too much, right?
Oh, yeah.
So actually the reason that we departed in such an early morning is because the traffic jam. I don't know why Korean people like to drive to countryside to have fun, is it?
Maybe Hyundai wants to sell too much cars. That's what.
Okay, yeah. So besides
Yeah.
the early morning part, I think it's really, really good. Especially you can
Yeah.
have the chicken stew experience in the noontime.
Ah,
So first you can feel your stomach,
Full, yeah.
your stomach, and then you can enjoy the mass dance show. And not only the mass dance show, you can also enjoy the village we just introduced today. And last but not least, you can enjoy the whole view of the halfway village by going to the Puyongdae. And there is a coffee shop, and they provided the drinks such as latte or the traditional Korean drink that I just mentioned, the omicha, the berberry tea.
oh
Yeah.
well, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
But what's your most favorite part in this tour when you done this?
I would say, the mask dance show, because to be honest, when I was in Japan maybe in Japan, sometimes I went to the show, but if I couldn't understand Japanese at all, I couldn't really get deep into that show. But what I found out is in Andong, the mask dance show, they show the subtitles in Chinese, Japanese, English, and I found it's really fantastic because
Right.
they really want to let people from overseas to understand their cultures.
Well, actually, you picked one good things about it. Showing subtitles are very essential when you're showing the tourist spots around.
Exactly.
Yeah. So personally, as you stated, I also recommend that Hawaii Village mask dance. But what I like about this tour in particular is that the stew experience, you can actually experience cooking.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
will be
also
my
a
personal favorite. Yeah, and especially bubble tea. Oh yeah, as you say, Melba.
Yeah, you can have the bubble tea with the chicken together.
Actually, that's what your sister says. Marble is a really big fan of beverage.
Oh yeah, I was. But after coming to Korea, I need to do the diet. I guess dinner, right?
Just
Everyone?
stay as a ball, as you
no.
mentioned.
Bowl is not popular in this period. But having bowls is important.
Okay, well, just enjoy your life. Well, we will get bubble, and things. Okay, never mind. You know what? I guess this is the end of the Andong story, but I think I want to show another place,
Oh.
which will be our next destinations, but not today.
Wait. Do we still have the next?
I think we do, definitely.
I'm so honored to have the next chance to talk with him. Seriously, I think Justin is a really experienced tour guide.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
still handsome means him or must be you because I hadn't seen your
Must
friend.
be me, alright? Come on. Her name is even written in Chinese. Thank you. Appreciate.
Yeah, so I believe she meant us, and let's move on.
Oh yeah, let's move on. Sorry, let's move on.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, as handsome as I did.
Feels like we're on the heaven.
Yeah,
along
there's
the
a
clouds.
sunset.
That sunset,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sun's
yeah,
going
sunset.
down. Where are we now?
Busan.
Busan? Okay, that's your Tainan Korean? Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So no Busan?
unfortunately, it's not Busan because if you're in Busan, you're supposed to see ocean,
Oh. And fish.
fish, alive, dead.
Okay.
But this one, you don't see any ocean or fish. David thinks it's awesome.
Yeah, David really likes the nature. So
Okay.
we have to introduce this part carefully. Oh, both of us are handsome. You
Thank
don't need to say that. Huang Yuxin, yeah. Her English name is Nina.
Nina, okay. How do you say pretty in Mandarin? Is it 漂亮?
正妹.
Jummei, okay, Jummei. You're Jummei too. Okay.
Oh, thanks for Li as well. I saw
Yeah.
your thumb up.
Lee. Oh wow, that sounds very understanding.
Yeah,
languages
exactly.
as a
It's
modern-
international. Okay, Justin. share about this part.
So, as David stated, I thought this area was pretty awesome with a cloud on top. But one thing I want to tell you about this location, this area is known as the Korean Switzerland. How high, like I stated, Korean Alps, roughly about 700, 800 meters sea level.
Alright, I don't know if it's true or not, but I trust Justin.
Well, I'm not sure he's showing up on the next journey, but where is the highest place in South Korea?
Busan.
Oh, you just say Busan. Okay, one hint, it's close to Kim Jong-un's home.
Pyongyang.
Oh, it's close. But Pyongyang, but this area, one alphabet is true. It starts with Pyong.
Pyong, okay?
But
Pyong.
how did that city names end?
I don't know. I just came here 2 months ago.
Well, you're an influencer. I think you already traveled there.
I
Come on.
don't
Well,
know, maybe.
okay. Well, I think he's having a bit of headache. I'm just gonna name that.
Okay.
We're going to be in Pyeongchang.
Wait, 2018 Winter Olympic.
Oh yeah, there we go. The hostess city for 2018.
To be honest, I just went there last Tuesday.
See, I told you. See,
Yeah,
that's
it's a really
what
famous
I meant.
place. Wow.
The place where you can ski jump, do winter sports, and you can actually go up to that top of the mountain by the cable car, which is the longest cable car ever
Wait.
existing.
There's a cable car,
Yes,
the longest
in South Korea.
oh, in South Korea.
Yeah, well, and also they have another city called Gangneung. Yeah.
Wait, because in Chinese,
Yeah.
Gangnam sounds like the bad words.
Okay, well.
Yeah, but don't worry, I won't explain. But cool, Gangnam. Okay.
Okay, well, I don't speak Mandarin, so don't worry about it. I don't speak Chinese, so. But here, that's what we're going to be talking about next, Gangneung and Pyeongchang on.
July 14th,
There we go. And what time?
8 p.m. Korean time.
So-
Taiwanese time 7 p.m.
Oh, here we go. Mao says everything, so thank you so much, everyone. Well, I hope to see you guys again on July 14th
Exactly.
with Mao and your
Yeah,
friends.
we will still be here.
Yes.
Visit us, and you can leave any comments to Justin. Yeah.
Yes, so
So I think that's almost the end.
I guess so. Well, thank you for watching this show, and hopefully we can hang out again. So
Oh yeah. So
let's get started now.
I'm Mao,
I'm Justin.
and we are MJ.
MJ.
사랑해요.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.